tits in terror moment, and for the theme of Friday the 13th, there you go. There's our that was what I thought were the only ones in the whole franchise, but obviously there was a few more. Leave it to Jason himself to be like, hey, don't forget. There's always more tits and terror.
There's another Friday the 13th accident.
There's another Friday the 13th accident. What, coming or
no? Forgetting that segment. That's like another Friday the 13th.
Oh, another yeah. See, there you go. In the theme of simplicity, yeah. I guess we're gonna just keep making those little hiccups.
I got you.
We'll just call them hiccups.
Jason, I got you for that.
All right. What's the next topic? What are we moving on to the next?
Movie reviews?
Yeah, for Totally Killer.
Movie reviews. Okay, we all saw Totally Killer.
Mm-hmm.
I saw it. It took me 2 days to watch this movie, and everybody's got their masks, and we got right there, right there. I guess I can't see it. I can't put it on. I got my glasses.
The lighting.
They kind of reflect. Yeah. But who wants to go first? That was first let me start with the synopsis of it. So, Totally Killers. On what is it on Paramount?
Amazon Prime.
It's on Amazon Prime. 35 years after the shocking murder of 3 teens, an infamous killer returns on Halloween night to claim a 4th victim. When 17-year-old Jamie comes face to face with the masked maniac, she accidentally time travels back to 1987. Forced to navigate the unfamiliar culture, Jamie teams up with her teenage mother to take down the psycho once and for all. I know I don't have it up on the screen because I did not.
It's okay. You can see it on the live. I did not watch it.
Yeah. Oh no, it's all good. I can do this for you if this helps. There you go.
There we go.
That's what I'm reading right there. We got. What do we have here? We have cast. What is it? Kiernan Shipka.
Yeah, Kiernan Shipka.
The whole time I was watching this movie, I was like, where do I know her from? And then it hit Mad Men.
Also Sabrina, the Chilling Adventures of Sabrina.
Oh yeah, the Netflix series, right?
Yeah.
Did you watch that? Both of you?
I didn't watch it yet, but once I saw, I was watching different shows on Netflix, and I saw this promo for it. I'm like, oh yeah, I just watched her in that movie.
Oh, cool. She wasn't that. I remember from Mad Men. But what were our thoughts? Who wants to go first? What were your thoughts about this one?
Ladies first.
I really enjoyed it, and a lot of times I don't enjoy comedy or horror comedies, even though it wasn't really horror. But
you don't like jokes with your murder?
I don't. I like my murders to be murderous, sometimes psychological, not usually comical. But I really enjoyed this movie. I liked it a lot, and I love a whodunit. I think I've said that on here before. So the whodunit aspect to it, trying to figure out who the killer was, it was a really fun watch. I was surprised.
Yeah. Well, hold on a second. We got Jason. Totally loved it. Totally watched it.
Go 80s.
Go 80s. Yeah. I mean, you're the king of the 80s, dude. That was your decade. I was surprised at how good it was. Mm-hmm. I was expecting it, being an Amazon original, thinking that it was going to be a little cheesy or something like that, because that's going directly to streaming is the equivalent of direct to DVD today, in my opinion. So for the most part, but the when they did things like the calling out the culture differences from the people, how we think in the 2000s.
I love that.
The character Jamie trying to get the 80s kids woke was funny as hell. I kept screaming they're not going to listen to that. They do not care that she's smoking in front of her kids in a locked, sealed station wagon. Yeah, she doesn't. They're probably not wearing seatbelts, man. Like they'll be fine. Those kids are gonna be fine, right? That's what everybody was thinking. All that was on deaf ears, and I thought that was hilarious, and I didn't expect it. I was like, okay, yeah, I guess somebody from today would try to. Or
the guy with the really misogynistic shirt, and she was like, "Your shirt's totally inappropriate."
Yeah.
And his girlfriend was like, "I like it, babe."
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I remember that part. I almost forgot to say that.
I like that.
What about you? What was one of your favorite moments on that?
There was a lot of favorite moments. I think one of the favorite moments I liked the most is just her trying to get, once the first person was killed and everything, and she's trying to get everyone, in order, and the mom seems to be on board. Then she kind of gets distracted from her hormones, and drinking beer and everything. And it's just there's a killer on the loose. You're not listening to this person who's trying to help you, and it's just like, it's just like, oh my god, lady, you're gonna get someone else killed. But definitely, I definitely enjoyed the time travel aspect of it. A lot of the comedy reminded me of movies like Freaky and Happy Death Day to You, just in terms of how they kind of go with the serial killer kind of motif, but kind of add a little bit of a nuance with it. But it definitely reminded me of Back to the Future, because I mean, when Back to the Future happened, it went from the 80s to the 50s, so now we're like the 2020s all the way to the 80s. So it's like, holy crap. But definitely saying all that stuff, I'd be like, oh my God, that is not appropriate nowadays.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that was the best part of it. I would have to say the time travel, the formula used to time travel, I was hoping that it wouldn't be scientific. I was hoping that it would be mystical. I didn't want it to be scientific, because I was like, I don't know why.
Did it work, though? Do you think it worked?
I didn't. I mean, it worked in the story, because everything that was going down. It was funny. Like when I watched that, and then I saw the latest episode of Loki. It was exactly what was happening in Loki. How, and like Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. How when something, you change something in the past, and and then it instantly affects the future, and Loki, like I always say, the same thing was happening in Loki. They changed something like everything that was happening in the past and the present was happening at the same time, technically. So when the second they changed something, somebody instantly would recall it and remember. It was like that didn't happen before,
Wait a minute, until it was changed. Wait a minute, that's not right.
Yeah, exactly. I love that aspect of it. But when it, I don't know. I didn't like I was hoping that it would be mystical, but I mean, the fact that it was scientific, it made sense and it fit. But I just thought that I was just tired of.
Jason has a comment.
Oh, we got here.
Yeah, here we go.
I like the casting, the music, the kills, the comedy. Scream plus Back to the Future. That's what it reminded you of.
Yeah.
Scream plus Back to the Future. There was a Scream reference in the movie. There was a lot of movie references.
Yeah, no.
Oh yeah,
because they're like, wait, what if it's like two killers, like in Scream? You're like, wait, what?
Yeah. Not to get too. I mean, when did this come out? This was like what, a couple weeks ago.
I think it came out on the 12th of October, I think.
Won't be too many spoilers. All right, what's up, Jason? You got another message. But I think that what we got?
Last week.
It came out last week. Okay,
Yeah,
so
okay.
I guess I won't get into
October
too many
6th,
spoilers.
I think. It was October
Yeah.
6th or 7th.
Everything, a lot of stuff dropped on the 6th this month.
Yeah, I won't get into too many
Yeah.
spoilers, but I thought that the mystery of who the killer was and the twist, I thought that had me on my toes. I didn't expect it to be that. I was hoping, I was thinking it was going to be one of the people that
I think Jason
that was in the main group, like
Jason,
like
hang
one
on.
of the
You can
obvious
show
people.
your-
What was that?
He erased it.
Oh, what did it say?
He said he saw it on Tuesday.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. He went to advanced screening.
Oh, yeah,
of
that's
it.
where we got these cool little masks things
Yeah,
from.
there you go. That's where the mask came
I
from.
got you, Jason. I got you.
From Blumhouse. Oh yeah, Blumhouse. That's probably why it was so good. They're all this stuff mostly, for the most part. I've liked most of Blumhouse's stuff, but anything else that stands out to you? Okay, here's what I loved about it. I love the fact that her mom was totally different in the 80s than she was for how she remembered, and she was totally shocked.
Yes.
Like the Mean Girl shit was just hilarious.
Right, because her mom in like present day is like the nicest lady and everyone loves her, and then when she goes back in time, her mom is a huge cunt.
Yeah. I didn't expect that.
The funniest part to me was in the very beginning when
The dodgeball
the
scene?
girl, when the girl was kind of like back talking her mom, and she was like, "I would have never spoke to my mom this way when I was your age."
Yeah.
And then when she goes back in time, she's like, "Mom, get the fuck out of here and shut the door."
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, you talk to your mom even worse.
Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, exactly. Those kind of call outs. Also the killer. I was surprised about the killer. He was those kill scenes. I don't know what you were saying, that you were worried about when it's a comedy horror that it gets a little like cheesy.
Yeah.
But I was feeling it's going to be the same way. But I was really impressed on how they stuck to those horror formulas, those elements of slasher rules and stuff. They really stuck the landing on a lot of that stuff.
From Laurie to Tara, real quick.
Pretty much, yeah.
Laurie
Strode to Tara Reid, I think.
Tara Reid. Oh, okay.
At least I think that's what you're. Tara, like
Tara from Scream? Jenna Ortega in Scream.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
That was like the what the movie reminded you of, those kills and stuff like that. Yeah, the killer was formidable. I mean, I could see this not even being a comedy, like a straight up legit slasher.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's how good that they did a good job with his abilities and his almost invincibleness, or that's a word.
Like you could get a couple of licks on the guy, but still he would.
And it's explained why he was so good later, but
but no, like I still enjoyed it. Like I definitely was like, come on, let me see who this freaking guy is. You know?
Yeah. The mystery behind it was one of the best parts of it. That kept me on my toes.
There's a couple little twists and turns in there that you don't expect.
Yeah. And it just kept on happening. The time travel element of it, the Back to the Future element of it was fun. I love the fact that they referenced. The movie made me question who the killer was throughout the whole thing. Every time I thought I had it figured out, I knew I had it figured out, and then I still didn't have it. And then when I figured it out, I still was wrong. That was fun. It was a lot of good twists in it. I think they did a real good job in it. The campiness, the call outs. My wife Joy loved the music. Every time the music was playing and she was out there grooving and dancing, I was like, yeah. The music, the kills, the comedy was good.
Did you ever ride the Gravitron when y'all were younger?
I've done it once, and I one that like when it went fast enough, it would slide up.
The little back part would just kind of
they would slide.
The cool thing to do when I was a kid was get on the Gravitron but lay this way.
Yeah, I saw people doing that.
I think someone did that once, but I can't remember if I rode that ride at all, but a part of me thinks I did. Yeah. But then again, my memory's crap right now.
I rode it a lot when I was a kid.
That's what she said.
Oh my god.
Let the music play.
Let the music play. Is that the song?
I gotta feel like somebody's watching me.
That would have been a good one to have in there. Yeah. But that Gravitron scene, I mean, even in that moment, like
it was well filmed.
Like the way the way it was shot and edited and cut that sideways.
Especially with him walking on.
Forcing yourself to stand. I mean, like the dude was tough.
Yeah.
I kept thinking, I'm like, dude, this guy might be stronger than Jason. Jeez.
Especially with the cushioning of the, especially the cushions, because those aren't easy to stand on. Because you're just like, okay, please don't let me fall. Please don't let me fall. Please don't let me fall.
It reminded. I was trying to trigger him on that one. Yeah. Now you got some competition, buddy. You're old school. Totally Killer is the new Jason. No. I mean, what are those memes? I said I'm gonna tell my kids that this was Jason Voorhees or something like that. Those old jokes that are on TikTok.
Oh my god, we should make that a meme.
I should make that a meme. All right, guys, let us know what you think about Totally Killers. I thought it was great. Let me go back to the cast again. Was it Olivia Holt? What else was she in as a teen?
She was in Cruel Summer.
Cruel Summer, yeah. Joy brought that up. That we seen her in Cruel Summer. Julie Bowen, obviously from Modern Family. I love
Billy Madison.
Billy Madison, yeah. Is it Lachlan?
Lachlan Monroe. He was in actually Scary Movie, but he was also in a couple other projects as well.
Yeah, Scary. Yeah, that's right. He was in Scary Movie. Oh yeah. I forgot about that.
Hey man, you would make fun of a guy with a disability, huh? A small dick's nothing to laugh at, man.
What was that other joke? When they made fun of I Know What You Did Last Summer. It's like
that's my girlfriend. Yeah, it's my girlfriend too.
Oh God. What was the other line? He said, "It's a shoe. Where's the foot?" Like, wasn't that him? Yeah, where's the foot?
Hang on.
Should I? What's it say? Totally watched it?
It's totally worth a watch.
It's totally worth a watch. Okay.
It
is. Oh yeah, definitely. I definitely recommend it. It's if we can give
you could say it's totally worth it.
Let me get it right here. Here we go.
Because the movie's called Totally Killer. It's like it's totally worth it.
I don't like that.
All right, let's give our For Me rating. What do you think, Kevin? What on the For Me an A, B, C, D, E, F, G? What grade would you give it?
I'd probably give it like a B minus. It was enjoyable. Like it's a good, simple, fun movie. So you're not going to be disappointed about it.
Maybe we'll get a grade from Jason too. But no, go ahead.
Oh, hang on. B plus.
You get a B plus from Jason. All right, B plus. You said B minus.
B minus. It was enjoyable, but obviously there's a little bit more room for improvement.
Yeah. Tyler, what would you give it?
It's an A for me.
An A.
Yeah. First A
solid
I'm
A.
giving, yeah.
That's that is it. That's the first A you've given on the show.
Yeah, and it wasn't even a real horror movie.
All right,
For me,
for me. All right,
And I didn't say it this time.
all right. I'm gonna I would give it like a B minus. The whole thing, just I loved everything about it. The music, the campiness of it, the kills. He did the killer. It was a great mystery, great whodunit. The jokes landed. I'm tired of even though I know this was the theme of the movie, the time travel thing aspect of it. I'm just tired of I just would have rather it have been a mystical thing instead of another scientific theme with it. But I mean, either one worked. The final girl, the
Final Girls. That's what he likes about it, I think.
you mean the one who lived?
Final Girls movie.
You want to make a movie called Final Girl?
No. There's a movie called Final Girls where
Oh, is
people, where
I've never
people
seen
get
it.
transported into a slasher
Oh,
film.
yeah.
And
Okay.
And one of the people that one of the final girls in the movie is actually the mother of the final girl in real life, and they try to save the mother and whatnot or something.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's almost a similar little plot,
It's
right?
definitely a meta movie.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. And this one, I would say this one was meta too.
It had some meta moments, but
yeah.
it definitely reminded me a lot of Happy Death Day to You for sure, and Freaky.
I loved Happy Death Day Part 1 and
Happy
Happy
Death
Death Day
Day
2. You didn't do what I was hoping it was going to do. It was still kind of funny though.
I enjoyed Happy Death Day to You. Apparently, there's a third one in the works, but I think the director right now has just been hired to do Scream 7.
Ooh, okay.
Which kind of bums me. Like, I like the director, but I was hoping the directors from Scream 5 and 6 would continue on, because I really liked the way they did those movies.
Okay.